Hello, everybody. I hope all y'all's weekends, sorry. I hope all y'all's weeks have started off well for today. Mine, it's started off okay. I'll get into it a bit. I'll get into it in a bit once we really get started into the gambling. Yes, yeah, that is the name of the game today. Gambling in Dragon Quest XI. Because I've got quite a few things to grab from Octagonia. And, well, I mean, what better time than now? And if I do manage to get everything before end of stream, then I can just work on finishing the, quest where I have to kill a nightclubber with a specific pet power. Alright. So, let's just get started. And hello, Red. So I got you another Lamia scale today. Nice. Okay, and it's the same as last week's, but let's just go over this again. Having summoned the Great Cetacea, Levin and his friends take to the skies in search for a means to defeat the Lord of Shadows. They find the floating island Benedictus told them of, and enter the Temple of Dawn. There, they meet a child, the last of the Watchers. Levin recovers the guiding light from the depths of the temple and turns his attention to the Yggdrasil saplings surrounding it. Examining each in turn, he is granted visions of Erdwin, luminary of legend, and his companions. They appear to be gathering ore and a great hammer, before using them to craft a mighty sword and an enormous forge. Realizing that the weapon wrought by these ancient heroes is none other than the Sword of Light, the companions set their sights on recovering these same items, and forging just such a sword for themselves. Oh, yeah, you definitely are. You just got like 7 more, Red. Okay. Now it's time to go gambling. Alright, up to the casino. As long as it's not... Okay, it isn't too early. Nice. Okay. Now to see what I need to get from here. I mean, currently, yeah, I have 1,252,350 tokens, but I do think I need more of those. So, definitely need to get the bow tie and the cheat sheet. Don't need the Marty Guard because I already have one of those. Need the Imp Knife. I already have a Scandalous Swimsuit. Fireball is just a material, so I don't need to worry about that. And I already have one of these, so I don't need a second one. I do want Bomber and Spell. And I've already made these two. And the Happy Hat I'll be getting as a quest reward. So I don't have to worry about that. Then just the Gringham Whip. Okay. So let's add all of these up. Oh yeah, so that's 3,000 for the bow tie. Then 30,000 the cheat sheet. Then another 60,000 the Imp Knife. Then 120,000 for Bomber and Spell. Yeah, again, I'll be getting this. Like, I have it as a. Huh. Could also just get it from a ham sandwich too, but I have a. I know one of my quests will give this as a reward. Then the last is the Gringham Whip, which needs 750,000. Now let me just add all those up. 3,000 plus 30,000 plus 60,000 plus 120,000 plus 750,000. Okay, turns out I might already have enough tokens for all of this. I did not think that through. I didn't bother to check. Don't know how to feel about this. Okay. Because all that adds up to 963,000. And I've got 1,200,000. You know what, screw it. I'll just spend time earning this many tokens just so I can pretty much keep my same current amount afterwards. So yeah, I need to get... Yeah, that's the name of the game today. Winning over 963,000 more tokens. Because I do want to spend some time here in the casino. And the important thing is to remember that I currently have... I currently have 1,252,350 tokens. Okay. Alright. Well, so we're going to do to get all these tokens that I technically don't need, but I don't want to just knock myself down to having about like 300,000 tokens. Now I just need to... Okay, I need to double check something to make sure I have the proper... Okay. Yeah, I need to make sure that I do this properly so I always win. Though to be fair, doing this is going to take a while. So I pretty much just need to bet 2,000 on everything here in the middle. So yeah, I'm betting a lot. Just so I have a good chance of it actually ending up on any of these. And God, I wish they had an option to just already put, like, max bet on a selected spot instead of having to hold it. But if I do this, then I'm guaranteed to, like, actually just... I'm guaranteed to have a return. And in two, like... I can get 3 possible returns, and 2 of those returns do actually get me like a gain of tokens. The other one is a loss. And yes, this is a bit boring and slow, but I'm okay with just rigging against... I'm okay with just rigging this against them. Alright. That matches up. So let's just see, did I get lucky or unlucky? Okay. Now, which bet was this one? Okay. 66,000. I should have won 84,000. Did I mess up on counting it, or? Because, yeah, no, you start from here. Like, you go like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is easy, man. I guess I just really got lucky since... yeah, because since 27 only had 2 on it. If it was like 26 or 25, they probably would have given me the 84,000. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this will give me a win every time, but it just might not be the biggest win. But I'd much prefer this to just waiting and hoping to get a jackpot. Okay. Yeah, just imagine if they just let me select an area and then go with it. Alright. Again? Okay, the game's just fucking with me at this point. Like, seriously. 27 twice in a row. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the game is not able to tell that I'm doing this to just get guaranteed tokens. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not able to do that, and thus just give me the worst possible reward. I don't think it's smart enough. But sometimes I do wonder. Yeah. If my calculations are right, then once I hit, like, about 2,100,000 or so, then I should have enough. Or I could just go for 2,200,000. That seems like a good stopping point. Alright. Okay, come on game, don't give me 27 again. Okay, it's not 27. But it's another one that's on the outside. Well, at least it was more than the last time. Okay. Alright, so now to get into why my start of the week wasn't exactly the best, I'd say. It definitely wasn't the worst way to start a week off. But pretty much, like, during the first half of this morning at work, I just couldn't get my mind to focus. I just keep thinking about my past and stuff, the decisions I've made. Like deciding to major in computer science and engineering instead of, like, say, accounting or something. And just thinking about stuff like that and wondering, did I make the right choices? And personally, it's pointless to think about stuff like that. There's nothing I can do about it. But even though I know that, my brain doesn't really want to stop thinking about it. So, that was just, like, this morning, just really low energy because of that. Yes, and just a massive pain, because each time I told myself, stop thinking about that. Oh wow, I just straight up lost. Oh yeah, because the entire thing is just, this is a 1 in 3 chance of getting a good amount, but of that good amount, one of those, there are 3 chances, and one of them is the lower one. Okay, yeah, I completely misread how this entire operation goes. Well, that's embarrassing. Oh well, that's egg on my face. And thank you for the hugs, Fred. And yeah, they are the worst. Because, I mean, shit, that stuff's like pretty much a decade old at this point. I can't do anything about it. But my brain doesn't care that I can't do anything about it. It's just gonna keep thinking about that question. It's gonna keep coming up with stupid scenarios. And I just have to sit there and deal with it. Because I can't just tell my brain to stop thinking about it, because that's not how my brain works. I try and think about something and, like, most of the time, I can. Like, when I want to think about something, I can think about it. Like, it's no trouble. But there are some times, no matter how I try to think about something, I just can't focus on it. I keep going back to the other thing that I'm trying not to think about. And it's just, ugh. And honestly, all of these thoughts are just running around in my head, probably because I'm still just worrying about... Seriously, game? Because I'm still just worrying about, like, actually hearing back about the job that I've applied to. Because the application deadline, like I mentioned before, the application deadline was last Tuesday. And I still haven't heard anything from them. Like, the radio silence is getting to me, that's it. If I could just hear something from them, like anything at all, that would help. I just don't want to be constantly wondering, just being left in the dark about it. And another thing, when I start thinking about that, I start thinking about my financial situation, which, yeah, that's an entire other kettle of fish that I have to be aware of, even if I'm not exactly, like, even if it isn't exactly the happiest thing to be aware of. And just the entire realization of just, like, the looming threat of literally running out of money and not being able to do anything about it. There we go. Are you serious? Okay, no. Alright, fair. I was gonna think, did I get a jackpot on that? But nah. Okay. 270,000. Okay, it doesn't get us back to how we started. But yeah, you can see that when you actually get the big amounts, like, it's a massive profit. Although considering, yeah, we got about 270,000. And we spend about 110,000 tokens doing all this, so yeah, like, it was still a profit, but it wasn't a big one. Honestly, I probably got a bigger one if it was like 14, 17, 20, or 23. Or maybe like if it was the middle row or the bottom row, I'd probably get a bigger amount. Honestly, middle row probably gives the most. Bottom and top rows give like the second most. And then any of the side pieces give these smaller amounts. Because the middle row has the most amount, like, can have the most amount of tokens placed on the square. Because you can have like 9 tokens surrounding it. And then whatever else is for like the rows and the entire section. But, yeah, just... the entire thing with my financial situation is having me on edge and just, like, wanting something to happen. Hopefully something good. Thank you, game. Well, at least I know that if I run out of tokens, I can just load the autosave. And with my luck in how long it takes to set up each bet, we probably will be here, like, for most of the stream. Although I do want to get this done before the end. So that way I can just move directly on with, like, actual story stuff on Saturday's stream. Alright, let's go again. I know it's only a 1/3 chance, but still. Oh, why is max bet? Thank God I found this out now. Okay, that made this so much quicker. I was thinking like, did they really not put in something to max it out? And then I just like, well, what if I press Y? Will that like select all? Well, at the very least, even if I have to restart because I run out of tokens, I know the max bet button. Probably got about like 6 more tries of just maxing this out before I have to reload. But at least now these will go by quicker. Definitely would have been nice if the game actually put that as one of the buttons, like, on this screen. Like, just pointing like, oh hey, if you press Y, you can put down the max bet. Okay, 17... Was 17 one of the high ones? Oh no, that was the middle one. Which means 342,000 tokens. But considering my bad luck, that just puts us barely under 1 million. Well, just gotta hope that my luck turns around. Come on. I mean, I know I'm turning 31 tomorrow, game, but I'm not... That's not one of my lucky numbers right now. Okay. I was wondering if maybe it'd be worth it to try like one of these side options. But I'm assuming these side ones, I wouldn't be able to do like a side bet like this. Because when I go from 34, it just goes straight to the entire row. And same for the treasure one. So yeah, the middle one is the only one that actually gives the largest amount possible if you win. The other ones give smaller amounts, so they might not be Like, you don't get a big enough profit to really make them worth trying out. Okay, 18. I think 18's a high one, though. Okay, game. Alright, okay, thank you, game. Thank you for the second jackpot that I wasn't actually trying to get. I mean, at the very least, if the jackpot size is dependent on how many tokens I've put in here, I've put in quite a few at this point. $1,198,000 tokens. Okay, I'm going to lock this in, but we still have not gotten to the total I want. So I just leave the area to force the game to autosave. But at the very least, that undid all of our losses. But yeah, I want to get to like 2.2 million. So we're definitely closer to it now. Okay, 23. Game, you've got to be fucking kidding me. How did I get 2 fucking jackpots back to back? Okay, the game decided I should not spend the day before my birthday gambling in the casino, apparently. Oh, okay, yeah, 1,270,000 tokens. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay, thank you, game. I have 3 million tokens now. No, game, I'm good with playing. You've made your point. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to see if I can actually clip both of the jackpots, like, getting both those jackpots into one clip, because what the fuck? Okay, so 1 bow tie, put in the bag, 1 cheat sheet, put that in the bag, 1 imp knife, that goes in the bag as well, give me bomber and spell, then the Gringham one, and that goes in the bag as well. Okay. Alright, we're done in the casino now. I don't get how that happened. Like, I seriously don't. That was back-to-back jackpots. I mean, maybe it's because I actually left the table that it let that happen, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I got this and the Gringham Whip. Honestly, full damage dealt to all enemies is nice. And unfortunately, we can't upgrade it, and the Goddess Whip from Sylvando is much better. Okay, I guess the one thing I can do before I go out to, like, farm up Jade's, like, pep-up state so I can do that quest is just go through all these and see which ones have, like, effects when used as items. I can ignore the ones that do, like, damaging spells, because they're pretty much pointless. Like, they scale really horribly, because, like, they have the... Because they don't actually scale off of anyone's magical might stat, so you're getting, like, the base level of it, which isn't that good. So, like, the Aurora Blade, yeah, it's not gonna help. And also, it says Blazing Fire. What did the... Cotters? Yes, in a group of enemies with Blazing Fire. Group of a Blazing Fire. Okay, so it probably uses like a stronger... Like, the Cutlery Sword probably casts Sizz, this one probably casts Sizzle, but again, it's pretty much useless. Now, anything that does restorative magic, like anything that heals, well, it still suffers from the same downside as the, like, attack spell items. But healing is a lot more useful than just... Well, the healing is more useful because you can give it to characters that don't naturally have a way to heal other characters. So you just give them a healing item and then they can, like, do a bit of healing at a pinch. They can already do good amounts of damage, so you don't need them to do that. But healing can be useful. Now, of course, the most useful ones are the ones that either do status spells, like try to paralyze, try to confuse, or ones that give buffs. Because those will always be useful because they do not rely on your magical might or magical mending at all. It is pretty much just, it applies the buff, it tries to apply the status, and you don't have to worry about anything. Okay. I think the only knives that have effects when used that we've come across so far are the ice daggers, and those are just a... like, they're just an attack spell. Like the Fenrir Fang and stuff. Okay, now we're getting over to the wands. There's actually... the wands are going to have a higher chance of just having, like, useful abilities when used. Although it might be when we get to the heavy wands. Because it seems like the light wands don't have much. Okay. See, this one? Well, it raises the bearer's agility. But actually being able to do that, that is still useful. So let's transfer that to... well, I'll transfer it to Serena for now. Might figure out someone better to give it to. Well, yeah, I'll take a look and see who else could... like, who could really benefit from being able to just increase their agility at will. Probably not anyone that has the Accelerate or Acceleratal spells already. So maybe Eric, Jade, Sylvando maybe? Okay, staff anti-magic. This one's just used... Fuck. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's go back. Staff of anti-magic. Yeah, this one just tries to cast Stop Spell on anyone. So I might as well give it to Eric. And this one is... God, I need to stop pressing X. Okay, the Sage's Staff, it casts Insulate. Well, actually, if it's all, it's probably Insulator that casts. Which is very useful, because that cuts the damage from breath attacks by a good amount. Honestly, with Eric's speed, he's probably pretty good as a person to use a lot of the status and buff ones. Okay, and this one buffs spell resistance. God, stop pressing X, Cyrus. So for Siren's Staff, I think I'll transfer that over to Jade. Yeah. This one, again, it just does attack, so it's not that useful. And I don't think spears have any... Like, they have, like, unique properties, but I don't think they have any, like, use properties. And yeah, I think that's the same for most other weapons. It's like swords and... Yeah, it's pretty much just swords, knives, and staves that are really able to be used in combat as items. Okay, Ice Claws too, but they only do like a crack or crackle spell, so not that useful. Okay. I feel like shields might actually have like some of them. Okay, a Tempest Shield. If you use as an item, it casts Poof, which I'm pretty sure if you use, like, any enemies that get Poofs don't give you anything. You don't get items, you don't get experience, you don't get gold, so we really don't want to give this to any of the NPCs. Okay. Huh. There's a 25... I don't know, 25% curse protection is just, like, baked in. Huh. Didn't really notice that the first time I got it. Okay. Okay, honestly, probably most of the... Yeah, probably most of the armor pieces don't have this. Okay. Well, and, okay, I'm sorry it took me 2 minutes to notice your comment, Red, but don't worry about, like, waiting to comment until you finish eating your dinner. I fully understand. And besides, I'm going to be taking a look back at the VOD after this to see if I can fit both of those in one clip. Because I feel like that is a very good clippable moment there. But yeah, I don't think... Oh. Didn't realize this thing restored 5 HP each turn. Yeah, it's not much, but still. Okay. Yeah, I don't think most armor pieces actually have a effect when used. Which makes sense, because... Like, it makes sense that the... Oh, yeah, I'll send it to you, don't worry. But yeah, it makes sense that most armor pieces don't really have this, because it'd be weird to just kind of like, oh yes, I'm going to use the chest piece I have on to cast a spell. Like a weapon or an item that you can hold in your hand? Yeah, no, that makes sense. But, I mean, I have to check. Okay, now we're on the accessories, which might have some. Like, I doubt it, but they might. Okay, I mean, the prayer ring does have a use, but it's not one I want to use. Okay, so that's everything. So right now I just need to figure out... Okay, this one I'm just going to transfer this back to the equipment bag. He doesn't need to be holding on to that. But yeah, Eric is pretty good to hold on to the Staff of Anti-Magic and the Sage's Staff. Just because those are useful debuffs and buffs. Jade has a Siren Staff, although I think the Benevolescence... Well, actually no, Benevolescence has magic blocking. Siren Staff increases spell resistance. And we have Rav's Cane, which... like, does... Remit Heal or Reheal? And then the ever-useful Sage's Stone, which is just a multi-heal that anyone can use. Oh yeah, I forgot to check if, like, does anyone have anything equipped that can be used? Because I only checked what I had in the pouch. Okay. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, the Brain Drainer does. Okay, that's nice. So that's one to actually like keep in someone's inventory. Though it's annoying that it's only the bearer. Okay, so now let's see who can actually learn. So yeah, Levin doesn't have Accelerator. Eric obviously doesn't. Jade obviously doesn't. Serena does have Accelerate and Accelerator. Sylvando has Accelerate and Accelerator. Hendrik does not, so honestly, he might benefit more. Like, he might benefit the most. Although neither does Rab. Okay, so who has the lower agility? Hendrik. Yeah, Hendrik by a wide margin. Okay, Hendrik, you're getting the staff. Well, the Rod of Rapidity. Because actually increasing his like agility probably would be very useful. Okay. And actually, if I'm just going to be going about getting the fights until Jay gets pepped up, I might as well work on getting, like, filling out some of these regions I'm missing some stuff on, like... Okay, so what am I missing from the Heliodor region? Oh, okay. Alright. That should be an easy one to get. Honestly, I'm impressed I actually, like, managed to avoid it. Okay. So, the one monster I'm missing from here is the Vicious Bunnicorn. So, where does it say I can run into them? Central, west... Okay, north and south of the campsite. So, should be able to run to them up here. Ah, there it is. Gotcha, yep. Vicious little bunny.
Who else wants some?
Okay. Alright, so that one's done. Gasnut's made some, like, motions at each other. I wasn't paying attention, I just heard, like, everything just clanging together, and I was like, wait, what? Okay, I'll hold off on the Hato step. Okay, I think that might have been my dryer. So that can wait till after the stream's over for me to check. And I'll wait on Mount Fuji. I'll also wait on the Galapagos region. Because I'll be getting into those on Sunday. Not Sunday, Saturday. Like on Sunday I'm going to be doing something else entirely different. Like, probably some more Blender stuff, and also probably just some Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, again, I'll figure it out as I go. Okay, so Laguna di Gondolia. After revision. Okay. Okay, so for this one, Laguna di Gondolia, then I have to wait till night. Yeah, no, but yeah, that buzzer sound definitely was my dryer. And I knew it would probably be finishing around this time when I started my stream. I kind of forgot about it. Let's rest until night again. Oh yeah, lobster mobster. Well, you're in the way, so let's take you out.
Let's do this.
And also, let me turn the speed down.
Howdy. do you like this?
Yeah, getting into as many fights as I can along the way is, well, it's going to help. And also, since, like, in the Laguna here, I can run to the Hardy Hands, and, like, I'm not above getting some more levels. But for now, just avoiding all these guys. Don't need anything from them. Yeah, might as well hit the ore node on the way. Yeah, just gotta move into position like that. Alright, excuse me guys. I need to go all the way around. And hang a left here. Because here I should be able to, well, while I'm here. Might as well just hitch a ride here and pick up some stuff.
Alright, let's go. We win again.
Okay, nice. Got a blue eye. So yeah, while I'm here, just grab that. And some extra gold ore. But yeah, it's... Nope, you are not running away. I need to hunt at least one of you. You gotta take down a vicious succubat. And Serena tells the umbrella to explode. Good job, Serena. Alright. Yep. That was the one I needed to take out. And it's a... Well, it's rare drop. It drops Artful Amethyst for its rare drop. I think there might already be one that gives Artful Amethyst for their common, so hopefully don't have to rely on that. Alright. Okay, next monster. Okay, Dundrasil. Okay, one of these is the rarefied one. But I can at least guarantee that I can grab the other one. Yeah, I mean, I'll still try and get the rarefied one, but I'm not going to be spending a huge amount of time trying to do that because I know that the next reward I get for the mini medals will be an accessory that helps increase the chances of... Okay, there's it. But yeah, the next reward for the mini medals is an accessory that increases the chances of running into rarefied monsters.
How wonderful!
Yeah, a lot of monsters that I'm missing so far are just ones that only show up in specific conditions. But yeah, like Cosmic Chimera has a rarefied one that, well, like I said, I'm not going to try and get him right now. Okay, so that's where I can get some Saint's Ashes. Alright. Okay, so after Dundrasil, Heavens on Octagonia, the Coast of Valor, then the Islands, Insula Algrim. Yeah, because that's Cosmic Chimeras, okay. Then the Champ Sauvage. Okay. That's the next one to check out. Okay. So I think I can find the first one like south of the northern campsite of Champ Sauvage. And then for the second one I just need to go to the south side and be by the Great Bridge. Okay, yeah, these guys. Honestly, I'm surprised that... You know what? I probably just ran into these guys on my horse and never bothered to actually fight them. Like, that would make sense. Because, I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't have already fought them. Because I'm pretty sure I have been through this area at night. Yeah, bro. Have you heard of a breath mint? Seriously.
Excellent.
Bro's breath is so rank, I'm literally paralyzed. But, alright. So I got that one. Now if I go to the south campsite, then I just need to head up to that Great Bridge. Which is only really one, like, big noticeable bridge. Which also means... Ooh, yeah, I can try using Bomber and Spell. Oh. Okay, I don't even need to go that far. Because it's this little guy here that I need to fight. But at least I was able to ride a saber cat. It's so much fun to just go back to earlier areas. Yeah. Unfortunately for him, I needed to kill at least one of them.
Excellent. Did I do all right?
Oh. Okay, Lamplight and Kitty Litter. Well, at least the werecat was carrying around his own bag of litter. Oh yeah, we got the lurid, we killed the lurid Lamplane. And we have the Vicious Corpse Corporal dealt with. Oh, so yeah, the Kitty Litter is their common drop. That gets a interesting description. Monsters made when men enamored with the majesty of big cats use magic to meld themselves with just such beasts. They combine the lightning speed of cheetahs with the wily cunning of humans. Well, I mean, at least they're just using magic to, like, fuse themselves and not other weird stuff. Because, I mean, they could definitely do some weirder stuff with magic. Okay, Sniffon, Gyllenhaal, Snarefelt, Hexwood, Royal Library, the Arborean Highlands. Okay. That's the next one. Now, I wonder if this section is... Okay, it might be an area that's like... that was past... Well, it might be in the path that led to... like, the forest below Yggdrasil, and that's why I haven't seen it. But, okay. So... Okay, I think I need to go through the main hall, because it's a door on the other side of there that takes me to that path. So yeah, go for the cathedral. Sorry, Benedictus, didn't see you there. And then this should lead me onto the path. Okay, these guys.
You want some? Not bad.
Alright. So that's this area done. And these guys drop Artful Amethyst. Okay, good to keep in mind. And I completely forgot that I haven't actually... There was one more campsite that I didn't, like, that I haven't remarked yet. Completely forgot about this one. Okay. Alright, at least now I'll have a quick way to get out here if I need to get any of those Artful Amethysts. So the Arborian Highlands, done. Mount Panglai. Then each of the Whaleway stations I've gotten. Okay, and the sea is still missing 2 of them. But I don't want to go just sailing around hoping to run into this. But this one after Vicious Dragon Slime. Well, okay. This one actually shouldn't take too long. This one after Snogre is a rarefied version, so... yeah. I can't actually do that one. And then we have all of these, which... these ones I can just wait, especially because for some of these I might not even have the passwords that let me go to the places where I can actually fight more monsters. Yeah, I mean, imagine being one of those guys. Just minding your own business, wearing your weird outfit, and some guy just comes running up at you, shanks you, and maybe even before he shanks you, he just spends some time trying to pick your pockets. If you even have pockets on that outfit of yours. Yeah, it's tough being a monster in a Dragon Quest game, because everybody just wants to beat you up for experience or gold or for whatever valuables or knickknacks you got you're carrying around with you. But yeah, most of these altars is definitely ones for later. Especially because, again, I might not even have what I need to, like, get to the areas where I can fight these guys. But, okay, let's rest until night. Because that last one in the sea that I have a chance of running into... It's like right outside Honolulu. So yeah, just go in the ocean outside Honolulu, run around. Yeah, no, that would be terrifying. That would be terrible. It's just like, hey, I was gonna use that. Well, you're not gonna have to now. Wait, what do you mean? Why would you do this to me? I don't know. Why'd you fuse yourself with a cat? Listen, we're both doing some pretty weird things, but yours is weirder. Okay, there we go. That's the griffins I needed to fight. Yeah, dang it.
Nice.
And you know what, funny thing? I don't think I've actually run into like any fortune recipes that ask for like kitty litter. Like, I got a thing of kitty litter at the start of the game, and I don't think I've ever actually used it. In like anything. Kind of funny. But, okay. So, yeah. Just have the rarefied Snoker, which, again, I'm not going to try and get those until I get that last reward from the... until I get the next reward from the mini medals.
Let's do this.
Like, seriously guys, you're too stunned to move? You attacked us. You really didn't think this through, did you? I just need Jade to get pepped up and then I'll be... then honestly I can say today was a very good stream.
That was easy.
Because after all, if I can get her pepped up, then I can complete the Measure of a Man. Then that leaves the only other quest I have to do is Some Like It Hato, which I'll do when I get to Hato. And then a rose where no rose grows, which I can get completed when I'm dealing with the stuff in Gallipolis. And then I still have to do Infinite Potential, but I need to figure out where that book it's talking about is, so that'll take a bit of time. Or I might just stumble across it, who knows. Okay, you chose the wrong boat to sit on, dude.
Wonderful.
Like, you really made a horrible life decision. And it will be your last.
Swoosh.
It's funny to just see Eric just like slowly walking up just to shank him.
Ha! Easy.
Well, at least I'm getting some gold coins out of it. And another one of these guys? They seriously don't know when to quit? I mean, if Jade ends up getting pepped up here, then thank you, King Squid, for being the sacrifice I need. But apparently you weren't. Oh, Serena's just gonna whack him. I just love it when Serena knows she can get a kill by just hitting him with the wand. Alright. So now it's just getting the fights on Incognita until Jade gets pepped up. Then I get a fight with a Nightclubber, weaken it till it's like only like till it only has, well, weaken it till its health till its name turns to like orange. Okay, these guys give 792. Okay, I want to fight the Gigantes, the Boss Trolls, and then the Nightclubbers. So ignore the brown tunics. Only fight the blue. Okay, now these guys should survive a few turns and can actually like hit us.
Try and dodge this!
Like they're able to survive a multi-thrust, which that's a good sign.
Burn!
I love that spell echo. Ow. Okay, that was very rude, Mr. Gigantes. We will have to kill you now. Nice, okay. That's what I was waiting for. Good job, Jade. Oh yeah, I still get leveled. And I actually get experience from these guys. Okay, we get a few people to level 50. Nice. Okay. So 12 points. He can't get either of these. Great. Okay, Eric, you're gonna have to wait for your next level up. Okay. Can't get that, can't get that. Okay, I guess both of them are going to be holding on to their points for now. Alright, so that means line up. Swap Jade out with Hendrik for now. Then I'm going to want to make sure I change everyone's tactics to follow orders. Because I don't want to, like, get the guy low on health and have someone else steal the kill. Also, wait, did I do like 113 damage on my preemptive?
Our work isn't done yet.
Okay, everybody, just do some normal damage stuff. Okay, yeah, no, I'll sap him. We're not going to be using any actual abilities. So this should just be enough to help really get him low. Maybe I should have cast Insuladal. Ow. Okay, well he is, like, halfway done. Okay, Eric. Alright. Oh! Okay, I don't even have to use Pep Up. Okay, tactics, line up. Swap in Jade.
Need some help.
Okay, now for Buff. A sauce-fueled strike on a single enemy. Yep. Definitely what a hero of legend should be powered up by. That was incredibly appropriate, Levin. Good job. Defeated a Nightclubber using Buff. Alright, let's let that old man know that I did that. Okay, they dropped Seeds of Strength. Yeah, I can't believe him either. And I mean, Jade fully agreed to it is like the most surprising part. I mean, seriously, like, imagine trying to explain, like, imagine having that come, imagine having an idea of that as a team attack and just having to explain to the other person. And then having the other person be like, okay, yeah, we can do that. Like, I don't know what's crazier, that, like, either 11 came up with it and explained it to Jade, and she was just like, yeah, I'm okay with that. Or Jade was the one who came up with it. I don't know which is crazier. But alright, old man, I did the buff. You did it! I can see it in your eyes. You ain't a kid, you ain't a kid no more. Now you know the true power of the puff. You've seen it for yourself. You felt it burning inside you. You've taken a big step on the road to manhood, but you won't be a real man until you've learned to channel that power. To be the master of your own emotions. I mean, yeah, that pretty much is what she did, yeah. You got a long way to go, friend, but you don't gotta rush. Just take it one eyeful at a time. Here, take this. It's my way of thanking you for reminding me of the good old days. Again, I got the Venus tier. Back when I was your age, me and my whole Oa, my best friend, set off on a journey all across Eritrea. Chalky, his name was. We traveled from town to town looking for adventure, trying to make men of ourselves. It's funny, they kind of remind me of him, you know? What happened to the old coot? Well, he's my grandpa, and he died. Of natural causes like old age and stuff. I'm at least glad he didn't say that, like, Grandpa did anything like that in his young age. And, I mean, yeah, I guess you're not wrong, right? Because, I mean, like, we can look at... Jade has the entire Allure tree. She has a move called Sexy Beam. She can blow kisses. She got a pink typhoon. And she has the butt attack. Jade is just like, yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've done. Okay. But we got that done. Since we now have the Venus tier. And also means I don't need to make one. Which is always a nice thing. And 138. Honestly, it might be... You know, I got like about 10 minutes left. I might as well just start doing some of the reworks. Because with 138, I'm going to be at this for a bit on Saturday. So yeah, all of these I need to rework and not make because I already have one of them. So yeah. I'll just start that right now since I literally don't have anything else to do. Yeah, come on, Penny. Careful, sweetie. Okay. So, okay, we still got. Oh yeah, I got an extra assassin dagger that I can't get rid of because I can't sell them. Okay, but so is 8 the lowest I have right now? Oh yeah, no, Penny is back to normal, Red. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she's been really clingy. I mean, not really any more than usual. But yeah, no, she's doing good. Okay, I think... The bow tie is the new one. It's at 7. Okay, I think 9 is like my next lowest one. Oh, no, wait, 8 is. I mean, still need to do the bow tie, but... Other than that, it's just 8 and... Yeah. Okay, let's go get that bow tie done. It was, yeah, right there. Love you, Penny. Okay, this one isn't 2 weeks. It's just a Sizzly Puff and a Quadrabash. Alright. Okay, so now just go to my 8s. First one being this edged boomerang. Alright, got you done. Yeah, it's a good thing that I'm getting some of these reworks done, because with the amount of pearls I'd had, I would have been able to do, like, for most, depending on the amount of 8s I had, I would definitely been able to do, like, about over 15 of them. So it's just a good thing to get this out of the way. Okay, now I rework this lollipop. Gonna make it the tastiest thing ever. Alright. There you go. That is the best lollipop ever. It tastes delicious. And it hurts a lot if you hit somebody with it. Especially if you get it stuck in their hair after you've, like, licked it. Because then it's not just blunt damage, you're also ripping out their hair when you try and pull it back. A 2-for-1 special. Okay, lightning staff. Yep, hair pull damage. And if you get a good amount of hair stuck on it, then you're just ripping off part of the scalp too. And also another benefit is if you're in a sticky situation, you can throw it as a distraction. Most monsters will go immediately for the lollipop. Alright, okay, next one. Hypno Whip, okay. Alright, that should be... Yep. So nice to just go back to these low difficulty ones. Of course, I have to be careful I don't overhit them and ruin them that way. But it's just so nice to just be able to get it done in just a few taps. Okay, we were on whips. So after whips... Okay. Nothing else after whips was it in 8 cost. So now onto the helms. Yes, okay, and so now it's time to rework this stone bowl with a leather strap. Truly, this will be my most challenging rework yet. Voila. Voila? Okay, I think the first one I said like voila, but no, it's voila. Here, the best damn stone bowl and leather strap you've ever seen. Okay, and I can do one more before I end, and with that I'll have actually done a good job of just lowering the amount of reworks I have to do on Saturday. Okay. Alright, 83 Perfectionist Pearls to use at the start of stream on Saturday. Alright, so let's just head to south of Gallopolis and just rest there at the camp. And I'll probably actually want to rest until day, now that I think about it. Because I think I'm going to have to ask the... ask the Sultan about... Oh, wait, you're new? Well, okay, I'll fight this guy. Because, like, why not?
Victory will be ours!
Ow. Rude.
Excellent.
Breathing fire gets stabs. Okay, you want to get stabbed too, huh? Okay, I can't stab with this. But you're getting slashed. Thank you, Serena. Dude, come on. You don't need to bring the slime in here. Well, at least he went out in a nice way. Alright, good job, Jade.
Well, that was easy.
Too weak. So a Hyperexian. And they drop a Metal Slime Sword as their rare drop. Well, I mean, I already made one, so I don't really need to worry too much about it. But okay, good to know. And yeah, it's nighttime right now, so I'll just rest here today, and then save and call it there for today. Although, of course, you can't really tell if it's day or night, thanks to the giant ball of fire in the sky. We'll probably be figuring out something about that come Saturday. Alright. Yep, overwrite that. And, yeah, I mean, I like them too, Red, but I really don't... But I much prefer them to not just be hanging ominously in the sky with strange patterns, like, floating over them. Yeah, no, that might just be me, though. But, okay. Alright, managed to get pretty much everything that I wanted to accomplish done today. So we are fully ready to move on with the story come Saturday. Alright. Let's see who I can raid into. Okay, who would be a fun one to raid into? Yeah, okay. I think I found one. And thank you for being here, Red. I'll make sure, well, if I can get both of the jackpots in one clip, I'll make sure to send it to you after I make it. I really hope I can have a clip long enough to show off both of them. But alright, so we're going to be raiding into Masay. Right now she's playing the Star Fox remake on the Switch 2. Is it a, like, is there a remaster or a remake? Something for Star Fox on the Switch 2. You probably know what I'm talking about. They showed it, like, Nintendo showed it a lot and everything, so yeah, we'll be raiding into Masay. Alright. So, next stream will be on Thursday, and I'm going to actually be, like, it will be an art stream, but it won't be, like, me drawing art. It's going to be me making some stuff in Blender. So that'll be fun. Especially since I honestly feel a lot more confident messing around in Blender, like, at the start than I did with Clip Studio at the start. So yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, so next stream, this Thursday, 5:30 PM as usual. Alright. So for everyone who came by, whether you lurked, whether you chatted, thank you. I appreciate having you guys here. Alright. I hope everyone has a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you have a wonderful time of it, and I hope I'll see you again on Thursday. Let's raid. And for the YouTube side of things, I'll be ending the stream here. Hope to see you guys on Thursday as well. Goodbye.